Why do people cheat? Or more specifically and more importantly, which you end up asking near the end, why did I cheat? I've had several extramarital affairs during my marriage, during my, 12 years of marriage. Affairs before we were married, affairs after we were married. And as I look back and I question why, I'm sure there are several reasons, several factors, several truths, if you will. Some I may be able to pinpoint exactly, some not. Some may be conscious reasons, some subconscious reasons. Some may be, a reason may be, I'm just a dog, if you will. Or another reason. I don't know, but then at the same time I do know. And looking back at myself, my younger self, I have come to realize that for the majority of my young adulthood, I never formed within my mind what my ideal woman was. I never had in mind what I wanted in a mate, in a girlfriend, or a wife. I never formed that. I never decided what it is I wanted in a woman. So as long as a woman was interested in me, I was cool with that. Whether it was just for sex, which at the point where I met my wife, it was all about that, or just to kick it, whatever. But like I said, as long as you showed an interest in me and you were cool, you were attractive to me, and not necessarily just the outside physical attractiveness. I think there's so much more to the beauty of a woman than just the outside, the exterior package. There's a personality. There's the softness within the personality of a woman that makes her more attractive than what her exterior may be held up to be. One that may be thought as ugly, with their personality, with their kindness inside, it makes them more beautiful and attractive. So that wasn't necessarily a big thing with me. And actually, I've been accused of messing around with ugly females. But like I said, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and there's more to them than just exterior. Like I said, I never formed my idea of what I wanted. And I just recently came to realize that. And unfortunately, it's after being married. And unfortunately, it's not my wife. Which brings up totally different issues. So why did I cheat? Could have been unhappiness. it could have been me searching for happiness, me searching for someone that I truly could connect with at a deeper level. It could have to deal with the fact of me having abandonment issues because of the fact of my mother abandoning me from sixth grade up until I was 27. Actually, until I was about to get married, I did not see my mother, did not have contact with my mother. Could be just that I'm a bad person. I don't know, but I did. Am I sorry for cheating? No. Am I sorry for hurting my wife? Yes. Would I cheat again? Yes. But I've expressed this to my wife. Something else that I've come to realize and adopt and realize by myself is that I have a problem, if you will, with the institution of marriage. For one, I'm talking about the legal institution, and then also with what is marriage. The institution of marriage we have is totally for legal reasons, for property reasons, so that when people come together and someone dies, there is legal documentation, there is a record there where the property can go to. That's the whole reason for getting that marriage certificate and document. But for me, I think the true nature of marriage is just people. It could be 2 people, it could be 3, it could be however many, coming together, saying that we are coming together to work together, coming together to build a house, a home, to build a family, to support each other. Like I said, same sex, different sex, multiple, it doesn't matter. And I believe that the limits, the legal, lawful unquote limits that currently exist on marriage are unjust and unfair and don't address the truth of the human condition. The truth that 2 people of the same sex can fall in love with each other. The truth that one person can be in love with more than just one other person, as you spoke to. Our laws don't address truth, which we know is a problem with our government anyway, in our society. So I believe in polygamous relationships. I believe it's who I am, is ideal for me. It might not be for everyone, but I believe it's for me. And I question if the truth is that is the true nature of humans. Why is it that we have a 50% divorce rate? Why do we cheat? And I don't know statistics, but I don't know if males cheat more than females, which may speak to the true nature of males. We look in the animal kingdom and see how males will have more than one female. They will have a pride. They will have a clan or whatever. And if that's the truth, then we must address that truth and not look at it closed-minded and say, well, no, a male can only be with me. A man can only be with me. It's not. If that's not a true nature, then we must address that. Otherwise, we don't, then we will have problems. And once again, this goes back to speaking to maybe that is why we have such problems. Because we don't want to face the truth of the fact that men want to have more than one woman. But I also know that another problem is that we put too much into the act of sex. And actually this going to cause me to go off into another area. I'm already 9 minutes, but I'll make another video which I wanted to speak on material, the love for material things. Part of that being loving sex for the sake of sex, for the enjoyment of sex, instead of its true purpose of reproduction, and then the love for material things, houses, cars, and things of that nature. Like I said, so why I cheated, I don't know. But I expressed to my wife, I've talked to my wife, that communication, is so very important. And this is what I would offer to everyone. In all your relationships, please communicate. Please speak truth. Speak truth to power. At all times, about everything. Some people like to, like to throw it out there where they like to say that some things shouldn't be said, that sometimes there's too much truth, but there's no such thing. Truth is God. You must believe that, and you must respect that. And if speaking truth may cause you to break up or whatever it is, then so be it. Then it is meant to be. But you must do that. And another thing is, for those of you under 30, I ask that you make sure that you look within yourself, overstand yourself, and know what it is that you believe. Know what your ideas on life are, your philosophy on life, on relationships, on things like that. Make sure you know who you are before you get into this institution of marriage. The institution, before you get that paper where you have to go through the lawyers and the money of getting a divorce. Before you do that, make sure you know who you are. Completely stop and think. And I don't think really we know until we get into our 30s, until we really start to stop and think and look at the world and look within ourselves to understand who we are and what we believe and what we want, what we need. I don't think that happens till around 30s. So I will end this now.